Okay, we're unmuted, we're live. Get a little theme music. You know what that means? Vigilante Williamson here with some good news. Tons of good news as I get to the music. Go ahead and put that down. I'm going to have to come up with a smooth fade system so I can fade smoothly. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a blessed evening. I know times are tough, and that's what this show's for. You know, good news. We all need good news. And despite how things have been, and it seems like news just keeps getting worse each day, and I get that. But it's time to take some time out and see what's positive in the world. Let me see. As I try to get into this actual video so I can see it online. Make sure we're live and... So I think every live stream I've had is boomered out, including last night where I tried to live stream, and of course YouTube and Streamio, because that's what I'm using, that's had some issues. So I wasn't able to live stream last night as I get into the video, but I can see that I'm live already, looking at my YouTube studio, and then I'll get into OBS and then get going. So I just noticed, look at this, how ghetto. OBS is leaking over. How ghetto was that? All right, well, that is the joys of being a new YouTuber, and not a boomer, technically I'm a millennial, but yeah, when you're still learning, you're still learning. So let's get into the good news. This is a really cool story. So let's get into this. Two best friends are making homemade dog treats to raise money for a food pantry. Two 10-year-old boys in Milton, Massachusetts are baking homemade dog treats multiple times a week to raise money for I don't know what I said, family. Raise money for a local food pantry. Daniel Grant and Matt Caponegro, sorry about that, Max. I messed up everything, right? Max Caponegro wanted to do something to help others during the lockdown. Living next door to a food pantry, the boys decided to raise money to help feed the hungry in their community. I live next door to the food pantry, so we see it every day, Daniel told the Patriot Ledger. We know people don't have enough food, and we wanted to help. So, Daniel and Max have spent the last few months mixing flour, butter, bacon bits, chicken stock, and other ingredients into the perfect dog treat that they have been selling and delivering to local dog owners. And that's a business mindset. I mean, it's really good to help people out, but business-wise, it's a good mindset to have for these young men. As I move the mic, try to improve the angle a little bit better. So just these young men having this business mindset, I mean, using it for good, using it for positivity, but I think it's going to get them far away in life, because they could probably keep this business going the rest of their life if they're smart enough, especially with this goodwill marketing. I hope they have like parents to say, hey, there's money here. But let me go back to the story. I'm a capitalist. I apologize, but I mean, this is good charity. This is actually good charitable things. And I just think anytime you have kids who can create something, you want to nurture that. So I just think that's really cool. All right, back to the story. When the boys first came up with the idea, Max's mom, Sue Caponegro, put a note in the neighborhood group chat asking if anyone was interested in buying a bag. And out of context, that can sound funny. A lot of people have dogs in my neighborhood, and almost everyone bought one. Everyone with a dog bought one. Even people without dogs bought the treats and asked the boys to donate them to a local animal shelter. So far, Daniel and Max have donated nearly 400 or more than 400 to the Milton Food Pantry. Not that they haven't done charitable things before, but I think it's made a real impact for them to walk next door and see the lines of people and hand them a check, Sue Caponegro said. It does. I agree. This, not just, for charitable purposes, but just for, these two boys have learned the skill that most Americans don't learn, and that's the skill of entrepreneurship. Even in charity, they've learned that skill, and I think that's incredibly positive in and of itself, let alone what they're doing for this local food pantry and local animal shelter by being able to donate their treats and still be paid for it, and then donate that money And if they keep that same spirit, I mean, like I said, they can turn this into a business and just keep that an element of this business. I mean, this could be the next whatever dog treat thing just off that story alone. And this is a great story. It helps everyone out. And this is capitalism isn't always bad. How about that? All right. I didn't mean to be political, and who would ever think that would be political? More positive news from young men doing great things. Was that the other one in Indiana? Massachusetts, I'm sorry. Okay. This is another really cool story. And actually one of the title stories. 2 young heroes. This is real life superheroes. You know, I wear this mask, I have this little Superman thing, but these are real life heroes. And this is a really cool story as well. And this is a story I actually was going to read yesterday, but technical issues. All right, 2 young heroes saved the man from a burning home. 2 young men are being held in Marion, Indiana, after rescuing a man from his burning home. Trey Jones, 25, and Marcus Harvey, 24, were in a neighborhood where they noticed a fire. I'm like, I smell some smoke. Somebody's house is on fire, Jones said. There's people in the front yard, some of them recording, which is just, that's helpful. They basically tell us there's a guy inside the house, Harvey added. We didn't know where he was at, and we just heard him screaming. Then I started hearing him, and so I'm like, why are y'all just standing there, which was my first thought. But luckily, these 2 young men, Jones and Harvey, sprung into action. So I kicked in the door. I was going to go Biggie, but I'm not. So I kicked in the door. When I kicked in the door, fire, smoke, and all that came through. Jones said it blew out at me. And these guys are really brave. That's firefighter shit. And they had no protective equipment. They were just guys walking around. Wow. It blew out at me, and I see a little tunnel area I could duck down and get underneath the smoke. Now I could hear him a lot more clear, and so I'm like, here I come, Jones recalled. Picked him up, scooted out of the house. When I got to the door, Marcus assisted me. He grabbed by his pants. We dragged him out of there. That's when the firefighters came and stuff. You didn't really have to add the us stuff and quote me, obviously just talking, but that's a tangent. Positive news. I was going to get on a tangent. As we're coming out of the house, we can't see anything, but the only thing I can sit there and tell you is if you believe in God, mysterious things will happen. And I agree. I believe in the Most High. Harvey said he was there the entire time showing us the way out. Wow. The victim, 56-year-old Guy Tarleton, fell asleep while cooking dinner. The fire is believed to have started in his oven. Tarleton's nephew said the uncle's home had no smoke alarms. Guy is now in critical condition in the hospital, but still alive. That is a blessing. I believe in the Most High, so I definitely think that God can be with you, especially when you're trying to do the right thing. These 2 young men definitely did the right thing. Don't judge them for a shirt. I mean, it should be legal everywhere. That's another tangent. But, I mean, these guys are heroes. They literally saved a man's life. Yeah, particularly Jones. What's his name? Trey Jones. So, yeah, they saved a man's life whose house is on fire. It's a great story. This is why I like doing this podcast. I know a lot of people aren't listening and watching, but it's still, for me, just reading these stories. It's like, yeah, humans still do cool shit for each other. Humans still spring into action. Humans still care about each other. And they're coming up with creative ways to kind of help each other out. In this case, help the environment, help local farmers as we go along. These edible straws harness nature to replace single-use plastic and help local farmers. All right, real quick, let me just check the chat, check anyone. No one's here. It's okay. It is okay. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Or is my thing not updating? Let me see. Maybe my stream's not updating. It's still at 0. Okay. No worries. Let's get to this story. These edible straws harness nature to replace single-use plastic and help local farmers. Harnessing raw nature to replace single-use plastics, Eco Straws has launched with a 100% biodegradable and compostable straw using natural ingredients sourced from local farming communities. Unveiled May 18th on Kickstarter, they hit their funding goal within 30 days and intend to produce 4 flavors of eco-friendly straws through the company's innovative use of materials from nature. Tran Vu, who previously worked in brand management for consumer good companies like Unilever, LG, and Bacardi. I was going to make a joke about alcohol, but I can't think that fast. Was inspired to build a sustainable future for her nephew while working to support local economic growth and job creation in her parents' hometown in Vietnam. Traveling the world and seeing the massive amount of plastic in the forests, oceans, and beaches breaks my heart, she says. I really want future generations to have a chance at experiencing a better earth. Also, after returning to Vietnam, I wanted to create jobs for local farming communities and give them a steady income. The multi-covered Eco Straws product line includes 4 choices with unique characteristics described as follows. Coconut straws made from fermented coconut water, offering a tropical twist of an everyday product. Available in ivory white with a cool texture design. Rice straws made from rice and tapioca starch, available in plant-based natural colors including white, green, pink, blue, yellow. After use, they can be cooked down and are fully edible. Dried grass straws made from tube-shaped grass and available in green, also a natural chew tug-of-war toy for pets, or crunch them if fidgety to get the same satisfaction of Popple bubble wrap. Okay, that doesn't seem as useful. Oh, sugarcane straws. We all like sugar. Made from sugarcane with a light sweet aroma and available in a variety of sizes, including wide sizes for specialty drinks / bubble tea. Available in light brown, speckled, and washable for reuse within 1 day. That's pretty cool. It's well known that I guess that I'm going to read the sentence, but even though I think it can be debated because I think a lot of times we get a little extreme with the plastic straw thing. It's well known that plastic straws are harmful for the environment, with most of the 500 million used each day in America ending up in oceans where they pollute the water and kill marine life, which that part is definitely true. But said Echo co-founder and managing director Marina Tranvu. Although there are plastic and paper alternatives on the market, most are environmentally harmful. Me versus English, right? Most are environmentally harmful, though through the carbon footprint they make in the production and disposal, and we were unsatisfied with the quality and durability of paper straws. In addition to the positive ecological impact, Tranvu says they wanted to ensure Eco straws were competitively priced to give consumers an affordable alternative to environmentally harmful straws. Overall, we want to make sure if we offer an alternative to paper and or plastic, it is realistic both in cost and supply, she said. We don't want cost to be the main reason why people can't select a better alternative. Pre-orders on Kickstarter are priced at $21 for 2 packs of 50 straws each. So 100 straws. Okay. The name, not about, it's exactly 100 straws. The name of the product was created by combining 2 words, eco meaning not harmful to the environment or eco, and status quo meaning an existing state or condition. So eco stands for the idea of creating functional products with minimal impact on the environment. She noted that for many people, using a straw is necessary. No one wants truck drivers to be tilting their head back, for instance. Some people simply don't have a choice not to use straws because of medical reasons. That's what I thought first. Albeit as more of a personal choice, some people use straws to keep their lipstick / makeup in place for dental reasons. So she said, whatever the reason, we want people to have freedom of choice and more environmentally conscious options. Straws are the first line of products. The straws are the first line of products the company plans to introduce to replace single-use plastics. For more information to pre-order, visit EcoStraw's campaign page on Kickstarter. So that wasn't a promotion, but it's a cool product, cool idea. The fact that it is a sustainable product, or at least as described, because There's marketing involved. I'm sorry, I am cynical, despite this good news. But if we have a sustainable straw, and I'm looking at the sugarcane straws, I'm like, oh, that seems pretty cool. I'm not a big straw user, outside of like if I have like a pop. Yeah, I said pop. Yeah, I said pop. I'm from Detroit, so we drink pop, not soda. So if I have like pop and like from fast food restaurant, I'll use a straw. Outside of that, I'm not really big on straws. But I think this is a really cool product. And anytime you can make something that's environmentally safe and economically, profitable, and you could tick all the boxes. That's what I'm thinking of. You can tick all the boxes. I think you can do something positive. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm looking at my stream and I'm like, is it showing up? I may have to watch this stream back. I'm not sure if YouTube is screwing up or what. Because I'm not sure if this is recording properly or streaming properly. If not, I apologize. It looks like my stream is frozen. Wow, frame rate droppage. So I'm recording this. I may just upload this video because I'm looking and I think my stream is frozen. So I'm going to upload the video. Hopefully it comes out properly. If not, I'll just delete it and just upload it on its own. This sucks. This really sucks because I really feel like this has been a good episode. Okay, I'm just going to, I'm still going to show it. I'm still going to just upload it. Stream is seeming to have issues, but I'm going to keep going. Finish off this last story, which is a bit creepy, to be fair. But yeah. So, dream of plentiful organ transplants moves closer to reality as scientists grow tiny working livers from skin cells. Like I said, really creepy, but obviously pretty beneficial if you can grow organs from skin cells. That helps transplants, instead of waiting for a donor, you become your own donor. So that's really cool, even if it is extremely creepy. As reported in an eye-opening new research paper, scientists have created 2 tiny human livers out of human skin cells before successfully transplanting them into rats. What we are planning to do is start making many human organs that are universal. Oh, that's really creepy. I don't know if this is positive news or it's just creepy as shit. It's positive because of transplants, but I just think of the science fiction. It's this science fiction like procedure. That's just really what it feels like. Okay, let me just get through the story and try not to get creeped out because again, this is pretty positive. Okay, what we are planning to do is start making many human organs that are universal, explained the paper's co-author Alejandro Soto Gutierrez. That's what I'm going with. From the University of Pittsburgh, that would change the paradigm of transplants. The science fiction-like procedure was done by taking adult skin cells and genetically altering certain genes and transcription factors to create what are known as pluripotent stem cells. It starts with human skin cell called fibroblast. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the going up and down with the keyboard, so I'm not using the mouse. In 2006, the pioneering of genetic editing, God, that's so creepy, led scientists to discover that they could simply take any cell from a living human adult and turn it into a pluripotent stem cell. So we've had this technology since 2006. Holy shit. Pluri meaning plurality indicates the ability to carry the genetic code of all organ types, which is how they can become liver cells. A paradigm shift. According to the Mayo Clinic, the number of people on current waiting lists for liver transplants far exceeds the number of available liver donors. The cost is just as high. The medical journal Inverse reports the average cost of a transplant, accounting for the entire procedure, is about $812,000. New technologies always reduce, well, I don't know if they always reduce, but new technologies have a tendency to reduce the cost of existing products. Remember how expensive flat screen televisions were? I do. But Apple, that doesn't apply to it all. And a new paradigm of made-to-order fabrication organs would likely fulfill the demand for transplants while lowering the cost at the same time. In this case, I do agree, unless the medical companies get greedy and they can always charge more, because what can you do to stop them? Again, I know that's not necessarily positive news, but it is honest. As fascinating as it is, a little unsettling. It's fucking extremely unsettling, but I mean, it is positive news because it's helpful, right? Holy shit, this is a stretch. I tried to do a positive news podcast. The podcast element has failed, but I will upload this anyway. Okay. As fascinating as it is, and as fascinating as it is unsettling, the science took a decade to perfect, but it's still far from human trials. It's not perfect then. Who the fuck wrote this? The tiny organs from human cells continue working normally after they were transplanted into rats, bred to have suppressed immune systems. Otherwise, the body would reject the foreign organ. That's, again, partially creepy. I know organ transplants, one of the biggest issues is rejection, so I know that's a big issue. The method and associated technology could produce part-time liver grafts that could prolong the lives of people waiting on the transplant list. The long-term goal is to create organs that can replace organ donation, but in the near future, I see this as a bridge for transplants, Soto Gutierrez told Inverse. For instance, acute liver failure, you may just need a hepatic boost for a while instead of a whole new liver. Okay, I'm not sure what a hepatic boost is. Let me just Google it before I close the show. And so we can have it. And I'm not going to edit it. Just real quick. I may edit it. What the hell? Boost. Okay, this seems like a rabbit hole. I don't know what this is. Okay, well, this could be a rabbit hole. So we're just gonna close on that. So we had some technical issues with the stream, obviously. So I don't know if this is streaming properly, but I will. If the streaming is upset or messed up, I'm gonna still upload the video. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. Tell me how much I suck in the comments so I can get better. If you liked the video, please like the video. And even if you didn't, thank you for watching. Have a blessed evening. Good night, everybody.